Now we turn to a story News 18 has been following for about 2 years. The journey of a White County teen fighting for his life as he battles leukemia. News 18's Krista Henry sits down with 17-year-old Wesley Corbin as he prepares to begin treatment today at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. There he will be one of about 30 children in the entire country and the very first patient from Riley Hospital for Children in Indianapolis to take part in a study doctors say could ultimately change the way all children are treated for leukemia.
Any problems with rashes or sores?
It's another typical day spent at Riley Hospital for Children for Wesley Corbin. He was diagnosed with leukemia in August of 2012.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, what's my purpose for that day? Even though it's not good, how can I make the most out of it?
Throughout his battle, Corbin has had endless rounds of chemotherapy treatments. When chemo wasn't enough, doctors performed a bone marrow transplant using his younger brother's cells.
Recovered from transplant very nicely, and then at a year out from his transplant, he started having some symptoms.
He relapsed and was re-diagnosed with leukemia this past spring, but as always, he stayed positive and said he knew this time around it would be easier than the first time.
A blessing in disguise is that when it did come back, we knew it worked already. We knew what medications we needed to take to help me be better off. And I haven't been near as sick as I have been.
We knew that we needed to do something besides standard therapy. So the regular therapy that he had already had with chemotherapy and a stem cell transplant had already proven to be not enough.
Corbin's teams of doctors and nurses then contacted the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, or CHOP, to see if he was eligible for a study that could provide a better chance of healing.
Basically what they have done is that they took his T cells, which are a part of our immune system, and they kind of engineered them to recognize cancer cells.
So you're taking Wes's own cells and making them into their own therapy so that they can go after and kill any leukemia cells that would be residual in Wes's body.
Kiddos that normal chemotherapy or normal transplant doesn't quite take care of the disease, then they could possibly receive this type therapy and have their disease eradicated and actually go into remission and be healed. So, I mean, it's huge. It has implications across the board for for a lot of kids with cancer.
We've prayed the whole time, don't make us bitter through this, make us better and use it for good. And so the chance that he has to go do this study and be used for the FDA to approve this treatment for thousands of kids to come is a really good experience and is a good opportunity.
I figure God has a plan, and if he has a plan for it to come back in 5 years, then we'll deal with it then, and we'll see what happens.
Wesley begins treatment for the study at CHOP this morning. He and his mother, Heather, will be living there for nearly the next 2 months while doctors research the treatment's effect on him and other children.